How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 25 franchise video. We're doing the expansion era boomers using the White Sox today. So obviously it's the same rules as the other one we did, the mid-century groundbreakers. 4 seasons. Injuries are going to be on. It's not meant to be realistic. Might say some names wrong. If we do, we do. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. We're just here to have some fun and bag on SDS. Like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. Go to socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description if you like other content from me, TJP. With that being said, let's get on the gameplay. Alright, so here we are in the game. We're just going to advance to that regular season here. Let's take a look at the lineup. So, Ricky Henderson, Joe Morgan, Jeff Bagwell, Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Piazza, Rafael Primero, Cal Ripken Jr., George Brett, Dave Parker. Eddie Murray, Orlando Cepeda, Reggie Sanders with Gary Carter, Jim Thome out of the bench, or on the bench, rather. Yeah, now I will say this, too. The budgets are going to be off, obviously, just in case you guys were curious. That's just usually how it works, right? So keep all the guys around, right? Tom Seaver, Nolan Ryan, Jared Richard, Gaylord Perry, and Jim Palmer is a starting 5. Bassel with Shane Smith, Lee Smith, Bruce Sutter. For some reason, Tyler Gilbert's here. Don't know why, but he is. Gossage, and then of course Dennis Eckersley, the legend himself. Crazy. All right, and I will say this too: if we look at the lineups in the AAA, you see we have some legends like Bob Gretsch there, Tony Gwynn. What? Look at that! All these guys in the minors is insane. Oh. Look at the rotation, it's the same thing. Right, Valenzuela is not here. Hunter, Carlton, Franco, Mark Davis. I mean, they might show up. They might make an appearance. We'll see. But anyways, let's simulate to that trade deadline around here. All-Star break. See how this team's doing. Predict down in the comments for how many games you think they will win in the season. At least season number 1. Or however many seasons. I mean, we're obviously doing 4. So, I'm expecting multiple World Series. So, hopefully we can get the job done. Let's simulate this point and see what happens. 78-19. Very impressive record, might I say. Might I say. Obviously, of course, we have some guys on the injury list here. Lee Smith. What do we have? Torn finger ligament. He's been solid. He's the only injury, so hopefully he comes back better than ever. There's Ricky Henderson. Joe Morgan's having a nice year. Jeff Bagwell's raking. He likes to rake. He's the kind of guy that likes to hit a lot. Eddie Murray's hitting 354, so he's been really good. So everyone's having a good season, looks like. Yeah, for the most part there. The bench has been very good. For the most part, Jim Thome not even playing. Wow. How crazy is that? Jimothy Thome. Pitch rotation. Yeah, it's looking good overall. I mean, J.R. Richards, my weakest link right now. But he hasn't been doing too bad. Just the ERA is a little tad bit too high. Mike Vassal's been kind of bad. I don't know why he's here, but he is. Other than that, I mean, Carlton, you got Goose, who's been great. Honestly, the bullpen could be a little bit better, but Bruce Sutter's been amazing. Got a .280 ERA. And Dennis Eckersley, 24 saves for the guy. Of course, I'm not making any trades. We're just going to kind of keep the team as is. I will have to extend, make sure we keep around all of our guys. That's the biggest thing. And hopefully win a World Series. I mean, if we can win 125 plus games, that would be nice. See what happens the rest of the way. I mean, standings. Good stuff. All right, let's see at the end of the season. Wow, it's like I know this game so well. 125 games was what we finished at, man. So, automatically in the ALDS, which makes sense. League leaders. We're going to have Tom Seaver getting a bunch of stuff. So, probably going to get a Cy Young. Makes sense. Joe Morgan, 49 homers, 136 RBIs. Eddie Murray with the batting average. Joe Morgan hits, runs. Eddie Murray slugging. Very, very curious to see who is going to be the MVP here. So, Tom Seaver, Cy Young. Makes sense. Hank Aaron goes to Eddie Murray. Joe Morgan, AL MVP, and Eddie Murray with the batting title. So look at that. Crazy stuff there. Very crazy stuff. Guys on the IL list here. Tony Gwynn, fractured forearm, not even in the majors right now. But fractured forearm. Lineup-wise, I mean, overall, looks like we hit pretty well. Yeah, Jeff Bagwell had a great season. Eddie Murray had a great season. Yeah, a lot of guys with great seasons. Of course, Joe Morgan was an MVP. I mean, that's pretty insane, man. It's his third one, if you count. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of funny that we're counting those awards, but hey, listen, they do technically count. So 49 home runs is actually insane for him too. I gotta give him credit for that. And then the bench, Reggie Sanders did well off the bench. Okay, the pitch rotation, obviously Tom Seaver is amazing. Nolan Ryan up there, Valenzuela we called up, Jared Richard, Catfish Hunter now. Some good pieces here. The bullpen is looking good. So we'll see what happens in postseason here. We got the Orioles in the ALDS, 125 win team. We were better than everybody else. Orioles had 88 wins. Let's see if we can beat them here. Zach Eflin versus Tom Seaver, game 1. We win that one 7-6. Okay. Game 2, Nolan Ryan versus Dean Kremer. We win that one 5-2. Can we win game 3? Valenzuela versus Grayson Rodriguez. You bet we can. And we have the Yankees in the ALCS now. Yankees a 90-win team. Tom Seaver versus Max Fried, game 1. We lose that one 4-3. Okay. Game 2, Nolan Ryan versus Clark Schmidt. We win 4-3. Can we win game 3? Valenzuela versus Luis Gil. We absolutely do. Game 4, J.R. Richard versus Max Fried. We get the 2-1 victory. Game 5, do or die, and we do win it. And we have the Dodgers in the World Series. The Dodgers, 106-win team. Shohei Ohtani versus Tom Seaver, game 1. We're going to win that one 7-3. Game 2, Nolan Ryan versus Tyler Glasnow. We're going to win that one 16-9. Can we win game 3 here? Valenzuela versus Blake Snell. We absolutely do, 13-1. So now we have a chance to clinch game 4 with a sweep in the World Series. Can we do it? Is the question. And I don't have the answer for you off the top of my head. That's why we got to simulate it. So we're going to go quick manage and see what happens here. Let me move myself to the bottom left. Just like that. And we should be all set to go. Let's do it. At Dodger Stadium. J.R. Richard on the mound. Let's see how we can perform against a rookie on the mound for the Dodgers. First inning. Nothing doing there for us. Just single, but after that, nothing doing. And we are up 6-0 now. All right. Dustin Mason. 4th inning. Slow it down a little bit. Got 2 guys on base. You could double steal, but I'm not going to do that. George Brett with a single. Run scores. Jeff Bagwell with a double. 9-0 now. Another walk. Fly out. Piazza bases juice for Joe Morgan. MVP. He walks. Cal Ripken. Clayton Kershaw grounds out. And obviously, Richard's got a ton of run support here. 10-0. 5th inning. Dave Parker. Homer. Easy stuff right there. Bases juiced again. Single. 12-0 for the expansion era Boomers. Okay, finally a run given up there by J.R. Richards. He's having a little bit of trouble here, but he gets out of it. 6th inning. Might as well just fast sim it. Yep. 7th inning. Yep. Bottom of the 7th. Good. 8th inning. Walk. Fly out. Double play. Keep JR in. Might as well. At least for this. All right. Now I'm going to take him out. Let's bring in Bruce. See what he can do. Strikeout. Walk. Ground out. Gets out of it. 9th inning. Easy stuff. Pitching change here. We'll bring in Eckersley. Might as well have him close it out. Single. Fielder's choice. Fielder's choice. Let's hop on in for the final out. All right, it is up to Mookie Betts to keep the game alive for the Dodgers. They are down a ton. 12-2. Runner on first. 2 outs. So, really just got to get out of this. And then you're all set. Should be fairly easy. I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, here's the pitch. Wow, That ball's hit deep. Is it going to be caught, though? It is. Yep. It looked like it was maybe a little bit off the end of the bat. But, hey, we got the job done. As your expansion era Boomers win the World Series season number 1. But, we have 3 more seasons as well. We're trying to win more than 1 World Series. I think that's something we should be able to do. We'll obviously have to wait and find out. So let's go to this menu. Take a look at the stats in the postseason, lineups, pitching rotation, all of that jazz. And yeah, White Sox win the World Series makes sense to me. Let's take a look here. We have awards. Jeff Bagwell, World Series MVP, makes sense. And Mike Piazza, playoff MVP, also makes some sense. Yeah, Jeff Bagwell raked. That's what he does, man. That's what he does. He rakes. Valenzuela hurt, but lineups. Yeah, Ricky doing his thing. George Brett, Jeff Bagwell had obviously a good postseason. Eddie Murray kind of struggled. Morgan could have done a little bit better, but obviously, not too bad. Not too bad. And then the bench. Honestly, the bench really didn't do that great. So, then again, they barely played. Pitching rotation. Yep, Jared Richard gave me a good start. Nolan Ryan kind of struggled. So did Tom Seaver, actually, a little high on that ERA. Steve Carlton had some good outings. The bullpen was... Bruce Sutter obviously struggled a little bit, but he was not bad. Eckersley was solid. So we got ourselves a World Series. Sim to that offseason. And see if anybody retired. Nope, nobody retired. All right, cool. All right, so I had to make sure that we signed some guys. Yeah, so Bobby needs to be re-signed. I'm going to try to re-sign him. I think that's the only guy we need to re-sign. Or I think Rod Carew's staying on the team. That's cool. Yeah, I was able to get him back. But yeah, I got to make sure we can get back Bobby on the team. So hopefully we can. Bobby's leaving me. So I said I can't make trades, but one thing I will say is this. I can trade back for legends. So I think at some point I'll try to see if we can get him back. I'm sure maybe there'll be some legends that get waived by my team at some point. So a little unfortunate, but I mean, obviously we still should be really good. But yeah, little things sometimes like that happen in the sim. So cool. I guess you get to go to your Astros. Good for you, buddy. All right, so here we go. Season number 2, and you can see we're ranked first in everything, which is pretty funny. Let's take a look at the lineup. So obviously, it's gonna be pretty much the safety group: Ricky Henderson, George Brett, Jeff Bagwell, Eddie Murray, Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Piazza, Joe Morgan, Cal Ripken Jr., and Dave Parker. A little bit of swappage against lefties versus righties, as you can see. But then we got Robin Yount, Tony Gwynn, Ted Simmons, Jim Thome, and Reggie Sanders off of the bench. And then you got pitch rotation of Tom Seaver, Nolan Ryan, Fernando Valenzuela, Jared Richard, Catfish Hunter, Jim Palmer, Steve Carlton, Lee Smith, Bruce Sutter, Mark Davis, Goose, and Eckersley. And no legends in the AAA for pitching. But for lineups, Rod Carew was down there. I gave him big money. Gave him the big money. So I'm sure there'll be some guys waived at some point. So that should be fun. Projected payroll. Woo. A lot of money. All right. I mean, listen. There's no reason that this team shouldn't win another World Series. So let's get on to simulating and see how we do. Yes, 81-15 at the All-Star break. I think that's the best record I've seen so far. 81-15 at the All-Star break. Yeah, it's definitely the best record I've seen so far. Dodgers are 67 wins. That's impressive, right? IL, nobody's hurt right now, so that's good. Let's take a look at these lineups. He was hitting the ball well. Obviously, Ricky's having an amazing season. George Brett's doing solid. You got Eddie Murray doing solid. Jeff Bagwell once again raking. Jr., Mike Piazza, Joe Morgan, Cal Ripken Jr., Dave Parker. Everybody's hitting well. The bench, overall, not too bad as well. Actually, really good. Jim Thome just hasn't played, man. It's crazy how Jim Thome is not getting a single at bat, even a single plate appearance. Tom Seaver doing his thing. Nolan Ryan's solid. Valenzuela's been good. Jared Richard's been good. Yep, the entire starting 5 is looking good, and then the bullpen, I'd say overall not too bad. I mean, Lee Smith has been the worst guy. So Oh, and he's still 4-1. Carlton's been all right. Yeah, I mean, listen. Goose Gossage, 23 saves, not a single blown, and he got 2 holds as well to boot. I gotta say, the team's competing, man. I mean, we can get everybody that we ever wanted and more easily. Well, actually, Otani's kind of not as easy to get, but Paul Skeens, man. Wow, he's dominating. He is dominating that, man. All these other guys pretty easy to get. Ronald Acuna. Julio Rodriguez, man. I can even get him. How great. Bobby Witt Jr. Get him. Yeah. Wonderful stuff. Cool. Obviously, we're not making any trades. I could try to get back. Well, hold on. I could try to get back Bobby. I mean, we could see how if there's a way I can get him back. If I threw this guy in there, Chase, Ryan Burrows, and Tyler Schweitzer, that would get the job done. That would also get the job done. Tanner would get the job done. Derek Hughes, Doug Queen. Doug Queen almost gets it done. All right, so we're going to do this trade then. We'll give up... I don't want to give up... I'll give Sean Burke up, I guess. So yeah, we're going to get Bobby back on the team. There we go. So Bobby is back on the roster. He's a legend, so I'm trading back for a legend. All right, that's it for me. Let's simulate to the end of the season. And yeah, we should be able to make the postseason, obviously. I think we probably already clinched. If I'm 37-25, won the division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. Yeah, that's great. So league leaders, Tom Seaver, strikeouts, ERA, Valenzuela with win percentage, wins, Seaver, complete games, innings pitched, Jeff Bagwell, home runs, doubles, Ricky Henderson, stolen bases, RBIs, Jeff Bagwell, returns batting average, Jeff Bagwell probably won the MVP. Although, I don't know, we'll see. I'm very curious. We have Goose as the Living Man of the Year, Fernando Valenzuela, Cy Young, Dave Parker, Gold Glove, Jeff Bagwell, Hank Aaron, and MVP, and batting title, Ricky Henderson. So he did win the MVP. That's what I'm saying. Jeff Bagwell, for some reason, he's just so good, man. He's just so good. It's crazy. What a guy. Nobody's hurt. That's good. Lineups. Ricky had a great season. Dave Parker had a great season. Eddie Murray, Jeff Bagwell. Yeah, a lot of guys hit well. Not bad from Ken Griffey Jr. as well. Joe Morgan, Mike Piazza. Cal Ripken Jr. was solid. And then, of course, George Brett. I mean, listen, everybody played well. The bench was also very good. So, got to give them credit where credit is due. Tom Seaver, obviously, was amazing. Valenzuela, really good. Nolan Ryan was really good. Hunter was really good. J.R. Richard was really good. The bullpen, overall, not bad. Actually, I'd say it's great. Goose, 42 saves, not a single blown save. Only one that was the weakest link was Lee Smith, like I said, 4.58 ERA, but should be good. So, 137 wins, best in the postseason, or best season I think I've had. Dodgers 108 wins. They were the only 100-win team. Yeah, we're by far better. Do we have Detroit in the first round? I think it was. Yeah, 93 games. Game 1, Tom Seaver, Scooble. We won that one 8-2. Game 2, Fernando Valenzuela versus Reese Olson. We win that one 11-10. Can we win Game 3? Nolan Ryan versus Jack Flaherty? Yes, we can. Orioles in the ALCS. 90-win team. Seaver versus Cease. Game 1, we win. Game 2, Ryan versus Eflin, we win. Game 3, Valenzuela versus Grayrod, we win. And Game 4. Seaver versus Kremer. We win. Reds or Diamondbacks? It'll be the big red machine. Reds, 86 win team. All right, Seaver versus Hunter Green. Game 1, we win 6-5. Game 2, Valenzuela versus Rhett. We lose game 2. Okay, they actually got the W on us. We win game 3, Nolan Ryan versus Andrew Abbott. We would do. Game 4, Seaver versus Lodolo. We win. Chance to clinch here. Game 5, do or die. Will we do or will we die? That is the question of the day. We're going to find that out right now. Let's just adjust my camera. That way you guys can see the fast sim. Quick manage. Catfish Hunter getting the start. See what happens here against Hunter Green, Ricky, and the boys. Okay, we're up 10-0. Catfish Hunter. Chase Petty in the game now. Now we're up 11-0. All right, third inning. 2 runs there. All right, we should be good. I mean, steal third. Single there. Walk. Double. Single. Ian's coming in. Single. Piazza lines out. Another 3 runs for us. We're up 14-2. Should be an easy win here. Ripken, easy. Yep. Error. George Brett. Double play, though. Catfish. Kind of struggling a little bit here. All right, so that's going to be it for him. He gave me 5 innings. Not the best performance, but I'll take it. I mean, we hit so well, it really didn't matter. I'm going to bring in Davis, Mark Davis, see what he can do. Fly out, ground out, ground out. Griffey versus Vizcaíno. He's a solo homer. Let's go. Joe Morgan grounds out. Striker for Piazza. Ground out there, Ripken. Might as well keep Davis in, and he does his job. He comes in, gets out of it. Pitch change. We're going to bring in Carlton. 1, 2, 3. And all right, close it out. Carlton, fly out, walk, fly out. All right, Noelvi Marte, final batter potentially. 15-4 so far. 4 errors for the Reds. That's a lot of errors. All right, it's up to Marte to keep the game alive. Can he do it? I do not know the answer. It's not solidified if he can keep it alive, but we're going to find out right now. We're on our first 2 outs. That is a base knock, so he does keep it alive. All right. So you got the single. The single who's ready to mingle. Brings up Sal Stewart. Takes the ball inside. Just looking at the channel. By the way, guys, I just want to quickly say this for those that are watching at this point. I've been watching the videos lately. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. We're doing wonders. So I'm trying to give you this foul ball right there. All the content that I can with MLB The Show. We'll try to get some other vids in as well. I got a couple other videos. Once we get through these MLB videos, I plan to do some other kinds of vids too. Maybe some Sporkle quizzes, and I know there's like an gel video that you guys want to see me do. Plenty of stuff. So we're gonna try to get through as much as we can. As Stewart fouls that off, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. So yeah, once again, thank you for the support. Can't wait for the switch too, by the way. That's another thing I can't wait for. That was a horrible swing. Great pitch, though. Well, honestly, not even the best of pitches. I don't know what that swing was. It was never a strike. But I'll take it. We win the World Series 2 in a row. Got 2 more seasons. We're trying to see if we can go 4 for 4. That would be amazing if we could. We'll see if we can. I mean, we're going to confirm that exit. And, I guess kind of see what happens from there. All right. White Sox win the World Series. So, awards, we have Eddie Murray World Series MVP, George Brett Playoff MVP, Eddie Murray, Jeff Bagwell, George Brett. It's great. Pitching rotation. Let's take a look at that first. Yeah, obviously Catfish on to do great. Violence with it. I mean, the good records. The high on the ERA, but I'll take it. Seaver and Ryan were good. The bullpen was pretty solid. Then Goose kind of struggled a little bit, but like I said, we did all right. Ricky Henderson didn't hit too well in the postseason. Dave Parker did well in the postseason. Eddie Murray raked. Jeff Bagwell was good. Jr. was good. Morgan not too bad. No home runs, but Piazza, but African solid, and then George Brett very well. See the bench. Nobody too outstanding. Gary Carter did his thing. Yeah, we won it. Won the World Series. So we have 2 more seasons. Let's head on to season number 3. I don't think we have anybody that's going to be a free agent, but if we do, best people, I'll try to sign him. Keep him on the team. Overall, liking the way the team's playing so far. Actually, I also want to see if anybody retires. That's the thing, too. Anybody retire? Nope, nobody retired. All right, season number 3. We take a look at the lineups here. Ricky Henderson, Dave Parker, Eddie Murray, Jeff Bagwell, Ken Griffey Jr., Joe Morgan, Mike Piazza, Cal Ripken Jr., and George Brett. With Robin Young, Craig Biggio, Gary Carter, Tony Gwynn, and Reggie Sanders. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Pitching rotation, Tom Seaver, Fernando Valenzuela, Nolan Ryan, Catfish Hunter, and J.R. Richard. With Jim Palmer, Steve Carlton, Bruce Sutter, Lee Smith, Mark Davis. In the middle, we got Goose Gossage and Dennis Eckersley to close it out. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. It's funny how Eckersley, the thing about Eckersley, man started off as a starter, right? And then he becomes like this closing pitcher. Really good closing pitcher. Imagine he's a closer his entire career. I'm just trying to say, well, obviously I can't. Let me look up how many saves he has. Dennis Eckersley. Right? If we look, just 390 saves, right? I mean, he had 3 saves like when he was when he first came in the league. But imagine, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 12 or 13 seasons maybe where he's like a starting pitcher. I mean, this guy, realistically, he also won an MVP and a Cy Young as like as a closer, basically. He's literally as a relief pitcher. I'm just saying, you can imagine this guy, right? What if he was a closer his entire career? But anyways, neither here nor there. Let's simulate to the All-Star break and see how this team does. We're not making any trades. See if we can win another one. All right, so we're gonna stop simulating here. 76-21 at the All-Star break. Injury list: Nolan Ryan be out for a bit. Bobby, yikes. That's okay though. It's all right, Bobby. You're doing your thing, my friend. Oh, Nolan Ryan's gonna be out for a bit. I was undefeated, a little high on that ERA, but it's all good. We should be able to survive without him. We have a ton of guys that are really good on the team, so I would assume we should be able to collectively get over it. A couple guys be doing a little bit better. Ripken's been a little down this season. I think he's the only one, really. I'm looking here at the rest of the bench. Been overall really good. Gary Carter hasn't given me too much to cheer about. The rotation, a little high on the ERAs. But overall the records, I guess, are solid, still winning. Jim Palmer's been really good, and obviously Tom Seaver's gonna win another Cy Young. Might even win an MVP. Who knows? He's been that good. And then you see the bullpen has been pretty good. There's Eckersley. Yeah, he's doing his thing. Boys are doing their thing. So 76 wins at the All-Star break. That is atop of the MLB. Next closest team is the Diamondbacks at 61. We're trying to win another World Series. Trying to three-peat. It'd be great if we could three-peat. Let's see what happens. We're going to simulate to that postseason. Very loud. I don't know if that got picked up on the camera. The microphone. So, yeah, let's see how many games we could win. Try to win another World Series in season number 3, and then see if we could win 4. But first, let's try to see if we win 3. 125-37 won the division, taking on the winner of the Wild Card playoff game. 125 wins. Yeah, very good stuff. Seaver strikeout, Seaver win percentage, Seaver wins, Seaver shutout, Seaver just... Yeah, I think this guy literally might have won an MVP. Eddie Murray home runs, RBIs, runs, slugging, OPS, WAR. He had a really good season, but I truly think, wow, look at that. 328 from Vladdy. Rise was really good. But MVP... Cy Young was Tom Seaver. Hank Aaron Award, Eddie Murray, and then MVP was Tom Seaver. Yeah, he was so dominant. I mean, he was just so dominant. Tom Seaver, 2.55 yard, 28-2, 230 strikeouts. I mean, it's hard to beat that, right? It's very hard to beat that. IL list, nobody's hurt. Look at the lineups here. I mean, Ricky did his thing. Yep, George Brett was good. Everybody was good. Looks like Jim Thome finally getting to play. Only had 14 games, but didn't do too much. But he's at least getting to play. Finally. Hallelujah. Good for you, Jim Thome. Finally got to breakthrough on this team and actually get some run time. Cal Ripken got benched for Robin Yount. At least against righties. Tom Seaver, just really good at that pitching. Palmer had a really good season. Yeah, I mean, listen, not too bad. Again, some of the ERAs here, Ryan and Valenzuela a little high. Catfish Hunter was hunting for catfish. He was. And you could see, I mean, listen, the bullpen was superb. Got to give them credit where credit is due. Yeah, I mean, it's insane stuff. So, Cleveland is the matchup. The Guardians, they won 85 games, we won 125. We were the best team in the MLB. Dodgers had 110 wins, they ended up winning the NL. Them. So the Guardians, Tom Seaver versus Tanner Bybee. Game 1 is a 4-3 win. Game 2, Nolan Ryan versus Jack Flaherty. We win that one 6-3. And Valenzuela versus Gavin Williams. We lose 4-7. Palmer versus Luzardo, and we win that one 6-4. Going to the ALCS once again. This time we got the Sox. The other Sox, not the white ones, but the red ones. Red Sox, 84-win team. Game 1, Nolan Ryan versus Brian Bayo, and we win it 6-5. Game 2, Tom Seaver versus Tanner Houck. We win 7-4. Can win Game 3, Valenzuela versus Garrett Crochet. We do just that. Nolan Ryan to close it out against Cutter Crawford, and we are going to the World Series to take on the Diamondbacks. All right, standings, Diamondbacks, 99-win team. Let's see what we got here. Nolan Ryan versus Corbin Burns. Game 1 is a 1-0 win. Shut up, what do you got for me? He did well. Game 2, Tom Seaver versus Ranger Suarez. That W, 12-2. Game 3, Valenzuela versus Brandon Pfaadt, and we win at 15-5, which once again means we are in the World Series. Have a chance to do a three-peat here, which would be amazing. It would be. Going to that Chase Field here, trying to stay alive. Well, that's Diamondbacks trying to stay alive. Roy Rodriguez on the mound for them. First inning. Take a 1-0 lead. Nolan Ryan. These are 2 runs. So it's 2-1 now. And we're down 3-1. Third inning. 2, bottom third. Nothing doing. All right, 4th inning. Sanders grounds out. George Brett flies out. Head Simmons. Walk. Joe Morgan. All right, Nolan, what do you got for me? Single, double play there. Good. And grounds out. Tony Gwynn, solo homer to tie the game. Ricky Henderson grounds out. Eddie Murray, solo home run to take the lead. Double for Orlando Cepeda. Cal Ripken grounds out. Reggie Sanders grounds out. We're back in the lead, and McCarthy ties it up again. Single for Marte. Pete Alonso flies out. All right, tie game. Bryce Jarvis coming in. Fly out Brett. Double for Simmons. Morgan grounds out. Tony Gwynn strikes out. I'm going to take Nolan Ryan out of the game. We're going to bring in Lee Smith. Ugh, he's been terrible. Walk. Caught stealing. Fly out. Error. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Well, you're out, my friend. Time to bring in Mr. Mark Davis. He gets out of it there. Now we're down 6-4. All right. 6-5. Eddie Murray with a solo homer to bring us within 1. Cal Ripken single. 2-run jack for Reggie Sanders to take the lead. These boys just hit, man. These boys just hit. All right, 7-6. Keeping Mark Davis in. All right, single for Marte. And Pete Alonso. Wow, all right. This is an exciting game. The Diamondbacks are a friggin' tough team, man. I'm telling you, they're tough. They are tough. All right, that's your last batter, Davis. Down 1, Strom coming in. Nope. John Curtis walks Tony Gwynn. Stolen base. Ricky Henderson grounds out. Eddie Murray. Single. Run scores. Ties the game. Give it the strikeout. Cal Ripken fly out. All right. I'm going to bring in Goose. Rich Gossage. Pop out. Elk Steele walk. Suarez. Pinch runner. Jordan Lawler. Double play. All right. Top of the 9th. Can we take the lead here? John Curtis. Single for Sanders. Double. But runner thrown out. Pitcher change. Edwin Diaz coming in. Single. 1st and 3rd. High game for Joe Morgan. Do I hop in? I will not. All right. Bottom of the 9th. Goose. Single. Pinch runner. Fielder's choice. Perdomo strikes out Marte. Stolen base. Oh, no. Gets out of it. All right. 10th inning. Ricky. Single. We're going to steal a second, of course. He gets stolen base. Eddie Murray flies out. Orlando Cepeda strikes out. Cal Ripken with a single takes the lead. 9-8. Other single and fly out. And pitcher change. Eckersley, close it out for me. No, he gives up a solo homer to Corbin Carroll. Single for Ramon. Double play and a single and a fly out. All right. Diaz still in. Nope. Ryan Nelson now. Simmons, single. Line out for Joe Morgan. Tony Gwynn, fielder choice. Ricky Henderson popped it out. Perdomo. Marte. All right. 12th inning. It is very interesting game right here. All right, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna bring in Bruce. Popped out. Corbin Carroll solo home run to walk it off. All right, Diamondbacks. What a wild game that was. I told you they're tough, man. But my goodness, we just could not pitch. All right, well, couldn't get the sweep, but that's okay. We're going to a game 5, so it's, like I said, all good. We have a chance to win this one. I guess all that matters. So hopefully we don't lose this one. Jim Palmer, hopefully give me a better start. Corbin Burns. All right, 3-0 lead. And Jim Palmer is doing all right. 3rd inning. Nothing doing. Bottom of the 3rd. Nothing doing. 4th inning. Walk from Morgan. Piazza flies out. Dave Parker with a fly out. Robin Yount with a strikeout. Jim Palmer gets out Carroll, Ramon, and Del Castillo. All right. Easiness. Yep. Double play. Single for Suarez. Lead it off, but a double play to get out of it. 6th inning. Robbie Ray coming in, gives a double to Jeff Bagwell. Tribune flies out. Morgan, need more out of you, and you don't give it to me. Neither does Piazza. All right. Let's see if we can get out of this. He does. All right. 7th inning. Still 3-0. Dave Parker strikes out Robin Yount strikes out. Or no, walks. I'm sorry. Dave Parker walk. No. Dave Parker struck out. Robin Yount walks. Ricky Henderson, single. All right, here we go. George Brett, double play. Boo. Single. Line out. Single. Pop out. All right, Jim, you're coming out, my friend. You did your job other than that last thing. We need to get out of this. Who do we bring in? I guess we bring in Bruce. He gets out of it. Good job, Bruce. All right, 8th inning. 3-2 now. Matt Strom coming in, strikes out Murray, walks Bagwell, double play from Ken Griffey Jr. Keeping Bruce in. Still 3-2, top of the ninth. Ryan Thompson, fly out there, pop out, and a fly out. Yikes. All right. It will be up to... Let's have J.R. Richard close it out. Why not? Fly out, strike out, and we're hopping on it. All right. Let's go to here. See what happens. It's a one-run ball game. J.R. Richard, what have you got for me? Got that 99-mile-per-hour fastball is what he has for me. All right, fly ball to center. Under it is Ken Griffey Jr., and we have a three-peat in the making. Possibly going 4 for 4. Can we do it? Is the question. We're going to find out right now if this team has what it takes to win 4 in a row. Well, we're going to find out. That's what I'm saying. We're going to find out. So, first team to three-peat since the New York Yankees, 98, 99, and 2000. Giants won 3 out of 5, 2010, 2012, and 2014. Did anyone go back-to-back? Nope. Yankees had a chance to win 4 in a row. 2001, but they lost in the World Series to the Diamondbacks. 2002 was the Angels. 2003 was the Marlins. 2004 was the Red Sox. 2005 was the White Sox, I think. Yeah. Right? 2005? Try to think. Who's 2006 then? The 2006 World Series. Wait, who won the 2005? Maybe I'm mixing up my years here. World Series winners. 07, it was 07 Boston. Yeah, oh, Cardinals. I was going to say the Cardinals. Yeah, against the Tigers. Phillies in, yeah, so I'm just looking. Yeah, there hasn't been a repeat winner since the Yankees repeated. Oh. I guess before them, it was the Blue Jays in the 90s. All right, anyways, cool. So, awards, Jeff Bagwell, World Series MVP, and Ricky Henderson, playoff MVP. He had 800 in the World Series. I don't know how many at-bats he had, but still, that's insane. Maybe he had, like, if he had... I don't know how many he had. Either way, you look at the lineups here, you can see Jeff Bagwell raked, man. Probably only had like 10 at-bats. I mean, so, or 8. Either way, impressive, nevertheless. Or not 8, 5. 4 or 5. Overall, I mean, yeah, Piazza kind of struggled at the plate. He was like my weakest link. I mean, yeah, right, this part of the order didn't hit too well. Bench, you can see there. I was pitching. Valenzuela, man, gives up a lot of runs. Insane how many runs he gives up. Lee Smith has been less than stellar. But hey, we won a World Series, so I can't complain. All right. One more season. Let's see what we could do. Anybody retire? Trying to win another World Series to end off the video. Gaylord Perry is out. So I did have to try to give some guys some offers. Now, Valenzuela is somebody that we're going to try to see if we can re-sign. But I have this weird feeling that we will not be able to re-sign him, but I'm going to try my best. I think we signed everybody else that we needed to. I think Paul O'Neill is like didn't even get to play. He just regressed so bad, but he's still in the league. Still in this league. Lee Smith, I was able to re-sign, I believe. So should be. I'll double check. Yeah, should be good. All right, try to see if you can get Valenzuela back, but if you can't, then I guess you just. So one thing I noticed about this game is when you offered people money, like the max I think you can offer, like when I'm negotiating like that menu is, I was missing. Me signing with socks. Okay, cringe. Anyways, missing socks. Okay. Yeah, I mean, $55 million is insane per year. It's not something you can like regularly do, but you could do that in this menu when you negotiate with the big board. I don't know. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, $55 million for Fernando Valenzuela. Insane. That is a gigantic contract. But again, he's 23, and it doesn't matter because we have obviously budget off. So yeah, I mean, we could basically get everybody in the game. Can't get Ohtani though because he's just so good. Apparently, that Gary Carter. I gotta get Gary Carter back, apparently. Okay, so that's a legend that I don't have. I don't have John Franco either. I gotta get him back. Alright, I'm gonna try to get those guys back. Let's try to get John Franco back. He's gonna be easier to get back than Gary Carter. So let me go to the Angels, see if we can get John Franco back. Alright, easy trade here with the Angels. Gonna get back John Franco. He's a legend, needs to be on the team. Alright, Gary Carter for these three guys. Yeah, need to get him back on the team. So there we go. We got some of our legends back that we didn't have. I'm just going to simulate the rest of the season. I'm sure someone is going to get waived, but need to do that. Rockies, no, not making another trade with you. Fourth and final season of the video, ladies and gentlemen. So it's pretty much the same lineup. I mean, obviously, we swap righties and lefties, but you could see down to look at that. Jim Thome gets to play. Gets to play. I'm happy for Thome, man. I'm happy for him. Pitching rotation. I mean, looked good. Looks great. Feels great. Lineups. Long relief pitcher, middle relief pitcher, setup guys, closers. I mean, it all looks good. Pitching rotation. We already saw. Lineups we already saw. Can we win a fourth World Series in this video? Go 4 for 4. Let's find out. 74 and 23 at the All-Star break is what the Boomers are at. Expansion era Boomers. We're looking good. Looking good. 74 win team. See the lineups and all that. We're going to take a look. We have Diaz. Of course, the game always signs him. See the lineups here. Ricky Henderson doing Ricky Henderson things. Dave Parker, solid. Solid from the guy. We like it. We dig it. We dig it. We dig it. We dig it. Eddie Murray. Jeff Bagwell have been good. Kenny Griffey Jr., Joe Morgan. Piazza's been kind of diffy this season down here from him. Other than that, everybody's doing all right. Ted Simmons. Looking good, my friend. We have Tony Gwynn, Reggie Sanders, Cal Ripken. There's Jim Thome. He's only had 9 at-bats, this guy. Man. Sucks to see. How's the pitching? Tom Seaver dominating again. When is he not? I mean, it's just probably going to win another Cy Young, I would assume. I mean, it's close, but probably. He's probably going to win another Cy Young. Especially with a whip of .96. That's pretty wild. Bullpen has been good. So, I mean, listen, I want to trade everybody for, I don't know, Aaron Judge. I think that's a great deal. You know what I mean? I think that's a great trade. Yordan Alvarez. I mean, sure, right? Why not? Corey Seager. Spencer Strider. Juan Soto. Nice stuff. Ellie De La Cruz. Good Ohtani. He's been kind of killing it. Roki's been killing it. Kyle Tucker as well. Yeah, I mean, wow. Kyle Tucker's raking, man. 357? Okay. Fair play to him. All right, I'm seeing the rest of the season here. Again, if we could win a 4th World Series in this video, I would say that would be amazing. So let's see if we can do it. Go 4 for 4. 27-35 won the division, taking on the winner of the Wild Card playoff game. So let's look here at the league leaders here. Valenzuela, Catfish Hunter, Tom Seaver, bunch of cool stuff there as well from him. Eddie Murray, home runs, RBIs, batting average. Dave Parker, Eddie Murray hits, Eddie Murray runs. Yeah. Kyle Tucker looks like he kind of, well, actually, he's in the NL. Oh, he got hurt, though. Ah, shoulder inflammation. He raked. He probably won an MVP, I would assume. We'll take a look. Just I'm curious. Yeah, Tom Seaver, Cy Young, Eddie Murray, Hank Aaron, MVP, and batting title. Was he Triple Crown? I don't know if he was or not, but we'll see. We'll have to double check it. Yeah, Tom Seaver, clear Cy Young winner. Yeah, Kyle Tucker was the MVP. Makes sense. I mean, he raked. Yeah, let me see. Was Eddie Murray a... So Eddie Murray... No, Dave Parker had the batting title. I apologize. So then, no, he was not Triple Crown winner. See there, nobody hurt. Lineups. Wade Boggs. Haven't seen him this entire video. Eddie Murray. Jr. You see Piazza, nothing too crazy out of him, but overall we hit well. I mean, we should be fine. I'm trying to win another World Series. If we can do it, that'd be great. The pitch rotation you can see right there, pretty solid. Tom Seaver, man, Tom Seaver is so good. He's one of those guys that's just so good. There's not much you can do about it. We got Boston. Mariners won 100 games. Dodgers 105. Diamondbacks 104. So Boston, they won 85 games. Game 1, Nolan Ryan versus Garrett Crochet. We lose 7-1. Okay, that's not a good start there for Nolan Ryan. Game 2, Tom Seaver versus Bayo, and we lose 3-0. Okay, we're down 2-0, man. Valenzuela versus Cutter Crawford. We win 3-1. Jim Palmer versus Matt Jarvis. We win 7-0. Big game 5 here. We win 9-0. All right. A little bit of a scare there. But we won the end. I think we're playing Cleveland. 92-win team. Is that what it said? No, we're playing Baltimore. I don't know how I mixed that up. They won 90 games. Okay. Seaver versus Eflin. Game 1, we win 9-3. Valenzuela versus Gray Rod. We lose game 2. 3, Nolan Ryan versus Dylan Cease. We lose game 3. Game 4, Jim Palm versus Kyle Bradish. We lose. We're down 3-1 in this series. Pitching. Okay, we might be done here. Win game 5. Not hopping on in unless it's the World Series. Game 6, Valenzuela versus Grayson Rodriguez. We win game 6. Oh, this is the video right here. This is the video. Nolan Ryan versus Dylan Cease. And we squeak by. And we were down 2-0. Oh, it was a come from behind victory. Wow. Woo. Crazy. Tired, by the way. Very tired. I'm always tired. Dodgers in the World Series. So we've had some trouble this year. Ohtani receiver. Game 1, we lose 11-5. Seaver gets rocked. All right, game 2, Nolan Ryan versus Roki Sasaki. Win game 2, 10-9. Bye. Game 3, Valenzuela versus Tyler Glasnow. We lose 12-5. Game 4, Seaver versus Yamamoto. We win 10-3. Big game 5 right here. We need to win it. And we don't. We lose 6-5 in the 10th. Okay, game 6. We are down 3-2 in the series. You know we're quick simming this. Oh, trying to win 4 World Series in a row. 4 for 4, but we're down 3-2. So we had some adversity this season. And kind of a joke that we've won this many games yet. Here we are. So we're going to field again because it's not cellular. It's rate. Yeah, guarantee rate field. That's what it's called. Remember, it used to be US Cellular. It used to be a lot of things. All right. Got to pitch well here, Valenzuela. I got Ricky Henderson. Are up 2-0. 2-0. 4-0. Okay, Roki. All right, 4th inning. Slowing it down a little bit. Good stuff. Rookie has been too great this game. Solo home run there from Hernandez. Single, single, double. Strikeout. All right. All right, got out of trouble there. All right, let's see if we can get some hits here. Solo homer Boggs puts us up 2, 5-3. I'm gonna take out Valenzuela. I'm gonna bring in Rich Gossage, who walks, fielder's choice, strikes out, and ground out. Roki coming out, Santos coming in. And we are gonna get ourselves no runs there. Pop out, single, caught stealing, single, and a strikeout. Bottom of the 7th. Parker with a single. Henderson strikes out. Walk for Boggs. Double play. All right, Goose, you're out. Carlton is in. Steve Carlton. Gives a solo homer to Bohm. Single to Hernandez. Oh, boy. We are down 6-5. That's not good. That is not good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm bringing in Jim Palmer. Frigate. All right. All right. Bottom of the 8th. Griffin Jack strikes out Griffey. Fly out Piazza. Bagwell flies out. All right, I'm bringing in Eckersley. Has been great. It's over. It's over. It is over. Oh, brother. We could not win. Oh, what the fuck happened to our pitching? I knew it. I just knew it. All right, unless we can hit amazing here. There's no way. Ground out. Ground out. I mean, is it worth hopping in? I might as well see the White Sox field. All right, I kind of want to see the field, so... We're going to lose. Down 6. The pitching was not good. Blew it. You know what? We struggled in the ALDS, struggled in the ALCS, and then obviously the World Series we struggled. So we were very shaky in the postseason. So just wasn't meant to be, I guess. Well, we did get a 3-peat, so I guess that's good. I mean, a single. I mean, I don't know. Theoretically, I mean, even if we win this game, so to win a Game 7, which is unlikely to happen. We have to win this game. Ricky Henderson, what do you got for me? I mean, okay. Tucker to 3rd, and no one's going. All right, 1st and 2nd. Showing some life. Wade Boggs. Rounds at foul. We are showing some signs of life, I will say. That was your pitch right there, Boggs. Okay, that was horrible. That was pathetic, but okay. Why not get hit? You basically got hit by that pitch. Okay. Well, we were pretty bad. The pitching was bad. Pitching let me down. We just didn't perform up to standards in the final season. We sucked in the postseason. We were really bad. Well, it is what it is. Dodgers somehow win a World Series. I mean, I guess good for them. Well, when we didn't win, I guess I'm spoiling the video if you didn't watch it. Cover years. Okay, when we did the mid-century groundbreakers, there was a season where we actually didn't even make the World Series. We lost. And then the Dodgers ended up winning the World Series. So, we were an NL team, so they beat us in the NLCS. So, I guess here, I mean, wow. Playoff MVP Mike Piazza. Alright, yeah, I feel like we didn't hit enough either. And Ricky didn't hit well. I mean, we could have hit a little bit more. Boggs gave me some good power numbers, but... Yeah, to be honest, we definitely weren't as good as we were. We weren't as prolific. Definitely not as prolific. So, I mean, it's hard to win 4 in a row, man. It's very hard to win 4 in a row. I mean, our bullpen was not good at all. Our bullpen was pretty bad. I mean, when was the last time? Okay, World Series winners. It's going to be the Yankees, I think. In, like, what, the 50s? 53 Yankees won 5 in a row. Oakland had 3 in a row in the 70s. Yeah, Yankees won 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. They won 5 in a row. They won 4 in a row in the 30s. Yeah, they was just pretty dominant, man. Pretty dominant. Okay, that is it. Let's full screen it and close it out. That is going to be it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some of my videos. Go to socials, play the second channel, and main channel down below in the description if you like other content from me, DJP. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully... Got one more team, the Long Ball Beasts, and then we'll see what we do from there. Should be fun. So, with that being said, I'm heading out. Take care. We'll see you soon.